Now, welcome everybody. I have Mr. Panda with me today, and unfortunately, he's very sick. You might remember Mr. Panda. He's a huge dog we found outside 7-Eleven. Okay. But I'm going to tell you about his life-saving operation that we're going to try. It's very serious. I'm going to take him actually into Tina's hospital, which is coming together. Mr. Panda is not allowed to go very far. And I'm also today going to show you another dog who you'll remember, Leonardo, who came in actually 3 weeks ago today, which he's had an unbelievable recovery. You won't believe what he looks like. So we're going to show him next. It's funny, I was actually talking to Earth this morning, and he said, can we come up with a video that's a little bit happier? Because last week we had me talking about depression, we had Jimmy, who sadly passed away, and a third video I can't remember, but it wasn't fantastic either. So we can't just turn into a channel where everything's sad. So today's not an unbelievably positive story, but we're going to try and turn it into one with Mr. Panda. And what I wanted to show you, where I am today, you probably don't recognize the surroundings, but this is Tina's field hospital, the start of it. You can see the 3 containers are already here. We've built the car park, and I'm going to take Panda inside to the cooler air to explain what's going on with him. He needs an emergency operation, and I'm going to tell you about that right now. Now, one thing that helps us massively, as you can see Tina's hospital in the background and Panda here, before I take you inside and tell you everything about Panda, would be a subscribe. It's massively appreciated, and it really helps us treat more dogs. Now, when I say I'm in Tina's hospital, Earth can actually show you, we're just in the sort of, I would call this the reception room. What we're doing at the moment is we're planning out what's in the different containers. We're ordering equipment. We have a vet starting. I'll tell you more about that next week, but they're confirmed. But Panda is the main subject of today. Panda came in nearly 3 weeks ago now, and he was absolutely massive, and he's starting to get a little bit, actually he went really downhill, and he nearly died in the first sort of week, 10 days. He was in the vets on life support, and then he got out and he came here and he got a lot better. He was running with me the other day, which is absolutely incredible. But we took him yesterday we've been working through a series of tests. And unfortunately, what's wrong with Panda is he has a massively swollen spleen. And he was getting ultrasounds yesterday, and he's very low in fluid, and he has possible issues on his organs. The vets don't want to tell you it's cancer. We don't know if it's cancer, but you know, there's a possibility that it's cancer. So what we've decided for Panda is he is improving. His metrics have got a little bit better, but he has to go to the big hospital, we've decided. We're treating him here, taking him back and forth to the vets and getting his infusions and his different bits and pieces. But we decided that he needs to get checked in for emergency care. And the reason I brought him in here to Tina's hospital, we have to keep him, I only walked him 15 meters there to give him a bit of a pee. He needs to just stay very calm. And he needs to go into intensive care, not intensive care, but very serious care, so as they can give him his fluids, give him his courses of medicines. He needs to get some follow-up tests. Like I always say, I don't really understand the vets, but they are all brilliant at what they do. I'm not very good at communicating it. They need to sort of, they can't give him too much strong medicine before they test one thing and test the other thing. And they do know he's got an enlarged spleen and some bad kidney and liver values. So he's going to go to Hua Hin Hospital, which is quite far away. But the really good news about Panda is if he can make it, the lovely man who helped us, you might remember when we first found him, there was a man called Pilek, Thai man who loved Panda on the streets and looked after him. And he says if Panda gets better, he's going to take him in as a full-time dog. He came here to visit him the other day, and it was beautiful to watch them together. So Panda, you need to fight with everything you got, because you've got a beautiful home. So it's serious it's very serious with Panda. But I brought him in here to the hospital because the reason to explain that is eventually, very soon, you've seen it grow and build as we go along. Very soon, Panda won't have to go anywhere. He'll be able to get all that treatment here when the vets start, and all his machines and everything are here. But he's probably one of the last dogs that will have to go. I mean, there'll still be dogs that have to go for specialized treatment. We're not going to have everything on day one, but Panda, it's a long trip for him, but we're hoping it can save his life. Very, very hopeful. I don't know if you, something else, I don't know if you noticed, my favorite t-shirt of all time, somebody has sent me. It's Brittany, bitch. Brittany, one of the first dogs we ever saved. It's pink. It's perfect. Wouldn't want to wear any other color. I'm going to wear it every day for the rest of my life. What else? Yeah, I'm going to take you now after that. Like, really, if everybody could cross their fingers for Panda, he deserves this chance in life. I think he's got better. His nature, his energy, everything is better, but the test results are bad. So we're very hopeful that the hospital can work their magic. It's going to be expensive. It's going to, I mean, they didn't even want to give me a quote. It was so expensive, but we'll find it for Panda because he really deserves a chance. And he's not the oldest dog in the world. He's, you know, 3-4 years old. Very, very loved, very good nature. So we're going to try and do it for Panda. But now I'm going to show you Leonardo. You won't believe how much this dog has come along. And one thing that would help us massively actually is if you could hit the subscribe button. It just, believe it or not, it helps us save more dogs like Panda and get them to the vets and the hospital. So a subscribe would be massively appreciated. Let's go see Leonardo. You're not going to believe this. Now, I promised you at the start of this video an unbelievable scene, and you're not going to believe this. This is one of the biggest transformations we've ever seen. I'm going to sit down. Oh! Leonardo, I fell over. Where are you? There he is. Look at this. Unbelievable what this dog looks like compared to when he first came in. He's covered in fur. His whole back is looking absolutely fantastic. He's one of the best comeback stories we've ever had. He's probably got another, I would say, 3 or 4 weeks to go. I'm going to get back up and walk.